Bonjour everyone, welcome back to the Pro League. This is another series, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this is going to be the series Cool Height, Hite, whatever you call them, Sparkyz versus SKT1. In this first matchup, SKT1 sending out the big guns, sending out Bisu to take on this guy. His name is Hogil. I call him Hogil just because it reminds me of Yogi the Bear. And Yogi the Bear, you can't think about him and have negative feelings, so I'm going to call him Hogil. He's going by the name Zerg. I don't even know. Maybe just to remind Bisu what he's playing against. I have no idea. But anyways, this map is Outsider, and it's, again, Bisu versus a Zerg player. So, I mean, you can't really put Height in the lead here, or Hite. It's also, again, I've been ripped on for pronouncing this incorrectly, but it's H-I-T-E. I'm from Canada, so I'm going to pronounce it Height. So it's Cool Height for now until one of you guys tells me that it's really, really bothering you, and I'll start pronouncing it however you guys feel like. I'll pronounce it frickin' Zafarix if you want me to. I don't even care. Anyways, the Zerg player top right is Hogil, and Bisu right here is actually opening not with a Bisu build, which is kind of weird, and an overpool coming from Hogil. So it's 1 gate, possibly 2 gate rush, or 1 gate tech for Bisu here, who is, by the way, the Protoss player at the left side of the map, yellow. And for the opposite side of things, it's going to be a 12 pool. I'm not sure. I haven't really seen these two builds correspondingly go up against each other, so we're gonna have to see what happens here, because I actually don't know which build necessarily is in the lead here. Yeah, so we do have a 2 gate here. So actually, I will say that with the 2 gate, that probably Hogil is a little bit better off than if he were to have gone 12 hatch or something like that. Not to mention, Bisu is scouting in the proper direction here, and as is Hogil, but Hogil's gonna get there obviously a lot slower because Overlords move slower than probes. And Bisu also doing a really good job here, denying this expansion from going down here. Second drone being pulled off the line, and oh my goodness, Bisu being the master here with this probe. I'm used to seeing this from Bisu, but holy crap. I actually haven't seen Bisu play a lot lately just because he hasn't been doing so well in the individual leagues, and who has been watching Pro League rather than the individual leagues, am I right? So yeah, Bisu, I haven't seen him play in a while, but he's still got that probe micro, that epic probe micro that he's known for here. And there is one Ling now chasing, and the gas now going up for Hogil. One Ling chasing down that probe, and it looks like Bisu is actually gonna. He sent some Zealots out into the middle of the field here, but it looks like he's pulling them back. He's still got something in the middle of the map there. Not sure what that was, but it went down somehow. I think it might have been a pylon or something like that. He might have been looking to potentially do some kind of a cannon rush there. I'm not sure what that was. But regardless, it went down anyways, and this probe is actually going to go down as well. So that's pretty much standard timing for a probe to go down, maybe a little bit early, but for Bisu, that's extremely early, and I don't doubt that Bisu's probably going to send out another probe scout. Bisu known also for just not only being able to keep his probe scout alive, but needing the probe scout to stay alive because he loves the scout. He loves knowing what his opponent's doing, just because he's so good at reacting to what his opponent does in the match, especially against Zerg. So although he's usually reacts to it after he's gone for the FFE build, Forge Fast Expand, and a Stargate as well going up here. So it is a 2 gate into Fast Tech, and it looks like Hogil's going to take a second to spot out the Stargate. He is going to see it in time to get up whatever he needs to get up. He's probably going to go for some kind of a either 2 hatch or 3 hatch Mutalisk build. In which case, I actually think that Bisu is going to be fully ready for this. He could actually start pumping Dragoons right now, which I think he's probably doing in the background. Those gateways are probably going to be shooting out some Dragoons from Ire anytime now, and Hydralisk then out as well. So potentially an attempt at a 2 hatch Hydra break, but having gone for the 2 gate opener, I really don't think that this is going to be very effective. And that Goon is out as well. This is going to be really close to see whether or not Bisu is going to be able to get this. Yeah, it looks like he is going to be able to get it. We're going to have to see. Overlordu gets away. So that's going to be a definite victory for Hogil there. Whoa, letting go of his mouse there. Not sure what that's. Something might be in his eyes. It looks like something's actually in Hogil's eyes. Maybe he's thinking about the picnic baskets, and he just can't get them off his mind. Forge as well going up here. Whoa, video cut out for a second there. Yeah, anyways, Forge going up as well here a little bit late. Well, a lot late if you're comparing it to the FFE build. But the Spire coming up as well. So, still on 2 hatcheries is Hogil. I think he might be going for some kind of an all-in-ish build here. He is throwing up his second gas, which would lead me to believe otherwise. But, I don't know, something's going down there. And there is that that yellow blip, by the way. I said it might have been an attempt at a cannon rush earlier. That was actually just a creature on the map. You can see it right there, just below the natural expansion of Hogil. Yeah, that threw me off a lot just because of the color schemes here. But anyways, Bisu going for an expansion in the background there. He's going to be completely safe to take that. It's extremely far from Hogil's base, so he's going to have a really hard time attacking it. Corsair out in the field now as well, doing a lot of splash damage to those 3 grouped up overlords. And it looks like a Ling run by going by here, going to pick off that 1 probe, and he's going to just run back. He's going to go for that cannon, actually. Really nice focus firing down that cannon. Actually, really good micro there. I thought that was going to be an epic fail, seeing as how he was just running the Lings around to the mineral patches. But really nice micro there. And those Scourge are actually going to come out and try to pick off these Corsairs. But I think Bisu, yeah, having gone for that very fast Stargate, I think he's going to want to just produce as many Corsairs as he possibly can, and another cannon going down there as well. So these Hydralisks are going to be extremely effective when they do come in, as well as the Mutalisks. So if Hogil opts to go for the Mutalisks, I think Hogil actually might be looking to take an expansion, that mineral-only expansion in the backfield there, just so that he can... sorry guys, I got to get my Audacity back up here. Just so he can... sorry, he got that early gas, and a Ling run by here, going in again, canceling those cannons, so forcing the cancel on those cannons, and as well now dedicating here, getting into the main base, and it looks like Hogil's going to run in with Lurkers here. Actually, really nice play coming out of Hogil. He's going to burrow on the front door here. Burrow, burrow, burrow. Do not lose that Lurker. Almost losing a Lurker there. That would have been an epic fail, and it looks like, though, that cannon is as well as going to go down here, and absolutely no observers for Bisu. Bisu looking to be in a lot of trouble here. So Bisu, oh no, Bisu actually might go down here to a player called Hogil, thinking about picnic baskets, and yeah, really unfortunate here. Robo facility going down in the background on that secondary base there. And these cannons are going to be forced to cancel. Still mining, though. Bisu is still mining. And you got to keep in mind here that both of these players are still on 2 base. I think Hogil does have that base in the background. And what I was going to say is that Hogil took that really early gas. And it looks like this cannon is going to come up, give detection. And Bisu's going to run in here, try to pick off 1 Lurker while he still can, while he's still got vision. And no, the Lurker does not go down. So Hogil able to run in here. Lurker's doing a ton of damage, not getting many probe kills, however. Running in with these Zerglings, going to try to pick off this cannon that's warping in. Picks off that cannon that's warping in, and Hogil having some really epic Zergling micro here. Spore Colony on the front door, going to be able to fend off these Corsairs. Overlord's just going to be able to stack on top of that Spore Colony there. However, these Corsairs do have free reign. There are no Overlords left to sit around that Spire, and I would really love to see the supply count of Hogil here. Hogil now focusing down that Nexus. I do believe that he is going to get this Nexus, and Hogil now, I think, just realizing, and Bisu completely dedicating to these Overlords here, but Hogil, yeah, Hogil has not seen that secondary base there for Bisu, so he's going to burrow a Lurker in the backfield there. He's going to start picking away at those probes, and those probes are going to be forced to run away, start mining around that cannon area there, and an Observer is now out in the field. An Observer is out in the field, and we're going to have to see if Bisu can fend off this Lurker attack here. He's rushing in with that Observer. He's going to try to get it to that main base. He's only got 2 Zealots here to fend off, I think, 3 Lurkers, though, so this is looking to be doom for Bisu. I don't think Bisu can come back from this one here, guys. Wow, so yeah, these Lurkers just wreaking havoc. Nexus has gone down. Bisu is now on 1 base, not mining at all at this point, however, and that Lurker is going to try to run into the backfield here. A lot of probes have gone down from that Lurker at the secondary base in the backfield, so Unfortunate for Bisu to have lost this game. Really did not see this coming. However, his team is SKT1. He does have Boxer on his team, not necessarily to play, but just to lend the Gosu aura to his teammates here. And now Mutal Switch out in the field here. So Bisu losing this game, it looks like. He's going to be forced to GG any second now here, and these Mutalisks are actually doing more damage to the Corsairs than the Corsairs to the Mutalisks. And GG coming from Bisu. So let me try to finish this thought that I was getting into here, just so I don't look like a complete dumbass. I was going to say that Hogil did go for that really early gas on that second expansion, which you usually don't see. You usually see the third hatch go up before that second gas, sometimes even before the first gas. And he could have switched into the 5-hatch Hydra build because he had gotten that gas so early that he wouldn't have needed a third gas until a little bit later anyways. That was the thought I was thinking anyways. So height goes up 1-0 over SKT1. Did not see that coming. GG. See you in the next set.